evening, friends. Today's date is 22nd December 2021. So, we are starting our editorial of the Hindu. This is part 1. So, our heading is thinking before linking on linking electoral roles with other. Okay, let's start. Despite progressive aspects, linking electoral roles with other raises apprehensions. An, unwill- an unwillingness to allow meaningful debate and invite wider consultation can undo even the progressive aspects of problematic legislation. Ignoring protests, the Union government has managed to push through a bill in Parliament to link electoral roll data with the Aadhaar ecosystem. On the face of it, the bill's objective to purify the rolls and weed out bogus voters may appear laudable, and the seeding of Aadhaar data with voter identity particulars may seem to be a good way of achieving it. Indeed, this can also allow for remote voting, a measure that could help migrate voters. The four qualifying dates for revision of polls will help in faster enrollment of those who turn 18. However, other aspects hold grave implications for electoral democracy. The opposition underscored the possible disenfranchisement of legitimate voters unwilling or unable to submit other details, the possible violation of privacy, and the possibility that demographic details may be misused for profiling of voters. Each is a valid concern that ought to be considered by a parliamentary committee. Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju has said the proposal has been unanimously approved by the Parliamentary Committee on Law and Justice, but it is not clear if the specifics of the bill had been discussed widely and public opinion sought. There are indeed complaints that some electors may register in more than one constituency and that no citizens have been enrolled, but these can be addressed by other identification processes. In fact, the Aadhaar database may be irrelevant to verify voter identity because it is an identifier of residents and not citizens, and the complaints of wrongful enrollment have come up even against the unique identity number allotted to more than 90% of the population. Mr. Rijeju is confident that the election law amendment will satisfy the tests laid down by the Supreme Court. A permissible law, a legitimate state interest, and proportionality. However, this has to be rigorously examined. Even though the other requirement is said to be voluntary, in practice it can be made mandatory. The bill says the election registration officer may require the submission of the Aadhaar number for both for new enrollments and those already enrolled. The choice not to submit is linked to a sufficient cause, which will be separately prescribed. Whether the few permissible reasons not to intimate one's Aadhaar number include an objection on principle is unknown. If an individual's refusal to submit the detail is deemed unacceptable, it may result in loss of franchise. Therefore, the measure may fail the test of proportionality if government really has no ulterior motive in the form of triggering mass deletions from the electoral rolls. It must invite public opinion and allow deeper parliamentary scrutiny before implementing the new provisions that now have the approval of both houses of parliament. Thank you. Thank you for watching for this video. Please like this video and subscribe our channel and share our channel as much as possible. Thank you. We will meet in our next part of 22nd December very soon. So we will upload second part very soon. Thank you. Have a nice day.